used coquettishly in a sentence. Very nice. Successful Indie Author 5-Minute Focus, episode 273, time, as in your time. The most important gift you can give somebody is your time, because you don't get it back once it's gone. So this is an important focus for every individual, is how do you prioritize your time? How do you make sure that you give what's most important to you the appropriate time so you can get the result you want later? And this is, of course, family, of course, your children, of course, your job. And this is one thing I've seen an awful lot, especially as a business consultant, as well as in the military, is people don't necessarily give their job 100% of their focus. And I know when I had a full-time gig, I did 100%. And when I stopped giving 100%, it was time to move on from that job, because I felt guilty for not giving them 100%. In your author business, are you giving it 100% for the time you allot for it? If you have a day job, you can't give 8 hours a day. You can't treat your author business like a full-time job, because you would burn up and die. So what kind of part-time hours will give you the result you're looking for? Not necessarily full-time, and maybe you can get full-time results off a part-time commitment. I don't want to say a part-time effort, because when you're there and when you're doing your author stuff, you need 100% focus. So it's a full-time effort, a 100% effort, but only for a certain limited amount of time each week. It's all good. Just focus. The best thing you can do as a recipient of someone else's time, and this is an important factor. Looks like we're losing the internet. It was going well for so long. So let me shut off the camera here. Is that especially with like 20 Books Vegas or the group, when you're asking questions, when you have a consultancy where you're talking with somebody, is to make the most of their time. Be ready, listen carefully, and focus on how you can maximize what somebody's saying without trying to monopolize their time, because people have so very little of it. I try to share what I can in these 5-minute focus videos, but I don't have time to talk to people every day. I spend a lot of time chatting, and people realize that takes away from other stuff. So I work it in. Okay, I need this much time for chats and other things, but still, it's the best thing you can do is make the most of that time during those engagements. And even if it's just being friendly, that's all good. Just understand, keep it to a minimum, because of priorities. Other people will have other priorities. So plan your day with flexibility. This is important, because you're not always going to get 100% of what you want in your plan. I always flexibility in, even if I don't have any. If my day is full, and I know like today is full, yesterday was full, tomorrow's full, every day is full. If something happens, if Mike Landerly gives me a call, of course, I'm going to answer it and talk to him, and we'll have fun, and then I'll move on with whatever I've got going on after that. But my priority every day nowadays is to get 3,000 words on my book, because I need to get these 2 books done by the beginning of September. So I focus like a laser beam, not a laser beam attached to a shark's head, mind you, but just like a normal laser beam, on getting those words, getting those books done. So come September, when I'm driving across America and meeting with authors, over 500 in 15 cities in 16 days, that I can give you guys the 100% of my attention during that time. Hey, Stanley. Protect the time that you need to get done what you must do, and prioritize. You have a number 1 priority, then you have a number 2 and a number 3. Always make sure you get your number 1 priority for the day, and then number 2 and as much of number 3 as you can get. If writing is your number 4, number 5 priority, just understand that and temper your expectations appropriately, because that time is not going to magically appear. It's not like having 10 priority 1s is going to get 10 things done at the priority 1 commitment. Only 1 priority 1 will get done with the priority 1 commitment. All right. So sometimes you might lose track. It's okay. You might get sidetracked for 5 days, a week, who knows what, but then get back on as soon as you can. Don't just give it up completely. Hey, I lost focus. I can't do this anymore. You probably can. Just start fresh and go from there. All right. The best thing I do for myself, for my own sanity, is I don't have hard deadlines. I have deadlines that I want to meet, but I don't have any hard deadlines. I have no pre-orders that I don't have the book already written, and that helps a lot. All right, everybody. I hope that helped. Peace, Clements.